Hey, how's it going, dirty gamers? Woodcutting is often the first skill we train as RuneScapers, and for good reason. It is very AFK and can be very profitable. During this guide, I will show you the best training methods for experience and GP. I will also tell you which secret training method will get you up to 130 million gold on your way to 99. Let's get started.
A jolt and then you'll die.
This is a full level 1 to 99 woodcutting guide. To start things off, I'll be talking about the things that you'll want to know before starting your woodcutting grind. Then, I'll cover the fastest XP methods for woodcutting, followed by the most profitable methods. I've included timestamps in the description of this video so that you can easily access whichever portion of the video that you're most interested in. Something to keep in mind when going for the fastest experience possible is that you'll want to use the highest tier axe that you can at your level. The higher tier axes do chop more logs per hour. I have placed the minimum levels for each axe on the screen so that you can use it as a reference. A good example of the change in axe cutting speed is that the rune axe, usable at level 41, has a 10% slower cut speed than the dragon axe, usable at level 61. The dragon axe is the first axe that has a special attack, Lumber Up. This provides a +3 boost to woodcutting. The fastest axe is the crystal axe. It cuts 15% faster than the rune axe and also has the Lumber Up special attack that the dragon axe provides. The lowest level that you can use the crystal axe is level 71 woodcutting, and it requires crystal shards to operate. Another axe of note is the infernal axe, which requires level 61 woodcutting and level 85 firemaking to use. It has the same stats as the dragon axe, however it burns 1 out of every 3 logs and grants 1/2 of the experience that would be gained through the firemaking skill when the logs are burnt. The infernal axe is degradable, and it has the ability to burn 5,000 logs before degrading back to a normal dragon axe. Something else to consider is getting the lumberjack outfit from the temple trekking minigame. This lumberjack outfit boosts your experience by 2.5% when wearing the full outfit. It is considered efficient to get the outfit when starting your woodcutting grind because getting the outfit takes less than an hour. Trees in RuneScape have a 1 in 8 chance of being depleted per successful chop, except for the Sulliuscep, which has a 1 in 16 chance of being depleted per chop. Woodcutting any tree gives you the opportunity to get the beaver pet. The lowest base chance to obtain the beaver pet from a tree is the achy trees. The chance per successful chop is 1 out of 317,647. The best base chance to receive the beaver pet while woodcutting is while cutting the redwood trees, which has a 1 in 72,321 chance to drop the beaver pet. During the next portion of this guide, I will be teaching you the fastest woodcutting experience methods from level 1 to 99. For the fastest experience from level 1 to 15 woodcutting, you will need to chop 97 normal logs. Most areas in RuneScape have a lot of normal logs to choose from, so you can do this almost at any location. You will gain close to 10k XP per hour at max efficiency while chopping these logs. From level 15 to 30 woodcutting, you can switch over to oak trees. You will need to chop 293 oak logs to get to level 30. A good location to do this is outside of the Catherby Bank. There are 2 oak tree spawns close to this bank. At max efficiency, you will gain 13k experience per hour while training through these levels. For free-to-play players that intend to bank the logs, you can chop the logs near Drain or Village. However, for maximum efficiency, you should chop the logs and then drop them on the ground. At level 30, you gain the ability to cut willow trees. You will need to cut 134 logs to get from level 30 to 35 woodcutting. From level 30 to 35 woodcutting, you will gain close to 24k experience per hour at max efficiency. At this point, if you're a member, you can switch over to teak logs for faster experience. However, if you're free to play, then willow logs will be your fastest experience method from level 30 to 99 woodcutting. In free to play, the best location to chop the logs is near the Drainer Bank. After level 60 woodcutting, you will receive 40 to 45k experience per hour while cutting the willow trees with a rune axe. You will need to cut 192,905 willow logs to get from level 30 to 99 woodcutting. For members that have reached level 35 woodcutting, tick manipulation on teak logs is the fastest experience method in the game. I will not be covering how to tick manipulate in this guide, however I have linked a guide in the description below. Extremely sweaty gamers can do 1.5 tick manipulation for over 200k experience per hour, but good luck with that. Accurately performing tick manipulation could be one of the hardest skills to learn in this game. Without tick manipulation, players can get around 40,000 experience per hour at level 40 with a rune axe by dropping the logs on the ground instead of banking. At level 61 with a dragon axe, players can expect around 65,000 experience per hour, and by level 99, you'll get close to 95,000 experience per hour using that dragon axe. You will need to cut 153,083 teak logs to go from level 35 to 95 woodcutting. Best place to chop teak logs without meeting any additional requirements is southwest of Castle Wars. There's only one teak tree at this location, so there will be heavy competition. Once you have gotten to Ape Atoll in the Monkey Madness quest, you will unlock the ability to chop at a location with 2 teak trees. However, the best location for teak trees is unlocked after the Bone Voyage quest, and by having level 35 farming, this location is on Fossil Island. I will cover this location in detail during the money-making section of this guide. Once you reach level 65 woodcutting, you will have access to the fastest non-tick manipulation method in the game, Sulliuscep mushrooms on Fossil Island. These are in a dangerous area, and for that reason, they are not commonly used, and many players choose to continue cutting teak logs until level 99. At the Sulliusceps, you can expect 70k to 100k experience per hour on your journey from level 65 to 99. I linked a full guide to the Sulliuscep woodcutting in the description below. Now let's talk about the best money-making methods for woodcutting. For maximum GP in woodcutting, go from level 1 to 15 by chopping the regular logs, and then switch over to oak logs. You want to continue chopping the oak logs until level 35. At current grand exchange prices, the 97 regular logs that you chop on your way to level 15 woodcutting will bank you 5.7k GP. The 534 oak logs that you will chop on your way to level 35 woodcutting will bank you a decent profit of 41k. For non-members, oak logs will be the most profitable method until level 60 woodcutting. Your journey to level 60 woodcutting will bank you 7,236 oak logs for a grand total of 564k GP. At this point, free-to-play players will have access to their most profitable woodcutting method, U-logs. From level 60 to 99 woodcutting, you will bank 72,919 U-logs. At the current grand exchange price of 248 GP each, that's just over 18 mil profit. This is easily one of the best money-making methods available to free-to-play players. For members, you gain the ability to cut teak logs at level 35. The best option for cutting teak logs and banking is to use the teak tree southwest of Castle Wars Bank, which has no requirements. At this location, you'll be able to bank approximately 250 to 300 teak logs per hour. At the current grand exchange rate of 200 GP per log, that means you will be making 50k to 60k per hour. But this location does have the drawback of being populated, and you will have competition for the one teak tree there. The suggested location to bank teak logs has a requirement of level 35 farming and the completion of the Bone Voyage quest. The location is Fossil Island, and there are 3 hardwood tree patches where you can grow your own teak trees. If you have level 70 or higher agility, then you can access a shortcut which cuts almost a minute off of each trip to the bank. This means you'll be banking up to 450 logs an hour at level 35 woodcutting. That means you'll be banking 90,000 GP per hour, and this will only get better as your woodcutting level gets higher. At level 61 woodcutting, with a dragon axe, you can expect to bank up to 700 logs per hour, which means 140,000 GP per hour. If you decide to cut and bank the teak logs from level 35 woodcutting all the way until level 99 woodcutting, then you will profit 30.6 mil. If you do not want to meet the requirements of Fossil Island and you wish to cut the teak logs near the Castle Wars Bank, then your best option after level 60 woodcutting is to chop U logs to level 70 woodcutting. The best location for members to chop U logs is the Woodcutting Guild. Members are required to have level 60 woodcutting and 75% Hosidius favor to enter the guild. The second best members location is west of Catherby Bank. This location has no requirements. Honestly, you should put forth the effort to plant your own teak trees at the Fossil Island location. The teak tree method will give you more than double the GP per hour and over 1.5 times the XP per hour. Requiring a woodcutting level of 70, magic trees are better money, but less XP per hour than yew trees. The best spot to chop these trees is in the Woodcutting Guild. However, another good location is just outside the magic training arena, where you can bank using the chest and duel arena. At level 70, you can expect to chop approximately 70 logs per hour. However, at level 99, you'll be getting nearly double the rate at 130 magic logs per hour. With the price of magic logs currently being 972 GP each, you can expect to make around 70k GP per hour at the lower levels and approximately 130k GP per hour once you approach level 99. The downside of cutting magic logs is the XP rate. At the lower levels, you should expect to gain 17k experience per hour, and at higher levels, you will gain around 32k experience per hour. At level 90 woodcutting, you will have access to the most AFK method of woodcutting with a good experience rate per hour. With the current grand exchange price of 315 GP per log, you'll be able to make a decent profit of 50K per hour. For this method being so AFK, it is a very good method for getting 99 woodcutting. The most profitable woodcutting method per hour is something that you may have never heard of and requires level 54 woodcutting, and for you to have started the Fremenic Isles quest to the point where you can bank at Nizanat. This method is chopping Arctic pine trees. Currently one Arctic log sells for 411 GP and gives you 40 experience. You can chop approximately 350 logs per hour at level 54 woodcutting and upwards of 430 logs per hour at level 61 with a dragon axe. That gives you an impressive 176k GP per hour. The only downside is that if this method is to get popular, it might be hard to sell the logs at the Grand Exchange due to the low demand. However, the logs do sell in large quantities given some time. From level 54 to 99 woodcutting, you will range from 14k to 18k experience per hour. The total profit from 54 to 99 woodcutting, if you were only to cut the Arctic pine trees, would be an amazing 132 million gold. It will take you some time to sell the 322,089 Arctic pine logs. I hope my guide provided you with the information that you needed to get started on that level 99 woodcutting grind. If this guide did help you, please consider smashing that like button and subscribing. Have a great day.